The next station is
Innovation. Innovation.
Innovation Station on a Tuesday afternoon. I'll pass the reins over to Kaylin, and you're going to teach us about goods marketing today, and I don't have any idea what that is.
Okay, well, this is more of a Korean term that we use. I guess the more appropriate English term would be merchandise marketing, which is a little similar to what we talked about last week because we talked about BTS marketing and how there are some, merch that comes with that, right? But this is more of there are two different types. One, when companies give you something free when you buy something. Or two, you can buy a certain product if you buy more than a certain amount of their goods.
Say that last part one more time.
So if you buy, let's say, 10만 원 from this coffee shop, then you can get a chance to buy their special blanket or something.
I always found that one to be just genius.
Yeah.
Give us money, and we'll give you a chance to give us more money. That person deserves a Nobel Prize in economics.
Yeah. So recently I went to a coffee shop where, two Toms are at.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And they were like saying if you buy certain beverages, then you can buy like a camping fire kind of equipment. I was like, campfire equipment? Like, what would you call it? Like a small
burner?
grill
okay.
that you can take and you can grill like meat on it when you go camping.
That would be all grills, wouldn't it?
But it's exclusively from the Toms brand.
The Toms brand, yeah.
It's like a cup that you can put water in.
Exactly.
Feel stupid. But anyhow, I thought it was
teasing.
brilliant, yeah. So these are called goods in Korea. We call it 굿즈. So basically they're products that have like that represent a special brand, a special celebrity, or a special, I don't know, TV series, whatever.
Sure.
It has nothing to do with that person or thing, but it's a product that comes with it that can promote that product or that brand.
Yeah, it is interesting that it doesn't have to have, and oftentimes doesn't have anything to do with the company. A barbecue grill doesn't have anything to do with a coffee shop. Nothing. There is 0% connection there.
Oh, yeah.
But yet it's a cool item. Camping is all the rage here in Korea these days. It's an all year round activity for a lot of people.
Yes.
So it makes sense to come up with that as an idea to give away.
Exactly. So let's start with the old school goods marketing, shall we? Okay, well, when I bought the Friends DVD set, you know what came with? A Friends t-shirt.
Okay.
Oh.
You know?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so I exclusively had a t-shirt that said Friends with their logo on it.
Did you keep it?
No, I don't know where it is right now. I think I gave it away with the
that-
whole DVD set.
That would have been a good one to hang. Those both would have been good to hang on to, I think.
Yeah. And then, of course, the Happy Meals
Oh, yeah.
From the Arches.
from the Arches. Happy Meals always came with like a toy. Right?
Yes.
And then every time the collection like changed.
Yeah.
And people were like, they wanted the whole collection. I was so sad when I was a kid. And I wanted a certain My Little Pony.
Yeah.
And they didn't have that one anymore.
I
was
know.
That's so sad.
Infuriating. I remember when I was a kid, we used to have like a whole shelf. That was just a collection of the toys.
from that place.
Yeah, because we would go like every other weekend or something like that, and every week, obviously I'll be the one that would be ordering that meal and then trying to see what toy was available at the time.
Yeah, and now oftentimes I think that's a decades-long promotion. Right?
Yeah.
That's been going on forever and still going on these days.
Yeah, I don't think they have it every time, but they still have Happy Meal toys.
Oftentimes they are connected to like film releases or something like that. Right?
Yeah. So it's like a double promotion in a way. Anyhow, magazines here in Korea. I don't know if you remember, Kate, but these days, not so much. But back in the days in like the early 2000s, a lot of magazines gave away so many merch.
Oh, they
right?
did? Yes.
Oh my gosh, like fashion magazines will give away like the new cosmetics. And the cosmetics itself would be like more expensive than the magazine.
Well, I remember flipping through certain magazines many years ago. I don't know if they do this anymore, but you'd get to a page in the magazine where there was like a fold open type perfume advertisement. And then you would like scratch it or something. Remember
yeah,
scratch and sniff stuff?
Oh yeah.
What happened to scratch and sniff? That was fun. Anyway, you'd be able to scratch this thing and then smell the perfume. That's not what you're talking about.
No. So on magazines were like covered in like plastic wrap.
Okay.
And then because on that wrap there would be like extra stuff like stuck onto the magazine.
Oh.
And if it was something that's bigger, then they couldn't stick it on the magazine. If you took the magazine to the cashier, then they will go to the secret shelf and bring out whatever was free and give it to you.
Oh, interesting. It's like when you buy milk and there's like a little yogurt bottle like taped to it.
Sort of
Kind
like
of,
that.
yeah.
Kind of like that. And yeah, all these like fashion magazines, celebrity magazines, like music magazines, people are buying it nonstop because they wanted the merch more than the magazine itself.
Yeah, it's almost like it's the bigger selling point, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Which is kind of silly, but hey, whatever works, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a break. Caitlin, what are you going to tell us about when we come back?
Well, more of what's going on nowadays with merch.
I'm guessing we're going to
Marketing.
hear some new school stuff, too.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers, man.
But a great segue to our next brand,
Oh.
which is a coffee brand. Yeah, I mean, this brand, the Star brand, every year during wintertime,
Yeah.
they give free planners to people who frequent their coffee shop.
People lose their minds.
But it started off with these planners, and then
Yeah.
they expanded to even summer, right? It was
Oh.
only
Summer-
a winter thing.
Summer planners?
No, summer goods, summer merch. So like
Beach chairs.
it became a huge
Yes.
became a huge hit when they started giving out small like luggage bags. At that time, like there were news articles that came out saying like one person bought 300 cups of coffee
Yeah.
just to get like 20 of those bags
Yeah,
or something like that.
Because they go on secondhand sites or
Yes.
wherever and sell them there, right? It's like a little
Exactly.
business idea.
So I think now they actually put a cap on how much you can actually purchase.
Really?
Yep.
Yeah. And you have to now, I think, make a reservation for
Yep.
certain products.
You have to reserve your coffee?
No, you have to reserve the merch for a certain day. You have to like pick it up. You have to designate a day. If you don't come that day, then it's gone.
Wow. I wonder if Starblank was aware that this would happen when they created this idea. But I mean, it's amazing for them.
Yeah.
It's
It is.
absolutely amazing
You
for
know
them.
how many coffee cups I buy because I want to
Exactly.
get the 17
Drinks.
drinks so that I can get the merch. I'm
Because why?
guilty
But
because
why?
I don't know. I want it.
But it's okay. But it's clever because they're using quality products. So they're cooperating with a different company that's already known for their quality planners. And on top of that, they collab usually with another designer.
That's true.
That's pretty up and coming. That's pretty hot. And so they design and package this so nicely. And it's exclusively there. You cannot get the same product anywhere else.
Do you work there?
No, it's just because I got mine.
This is the first time I've seen you talk so much on Innovation Station.
This is the most passion I've ever heard out of you on this program.
Hire me.
Well, talking about planners,
Yeah.
calendars are a big thing too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and usually calendars are
That's old school, isn't it?
yeah, but usually they are free giveaways, right?
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes they are sold for good purposes. So usually, I think at the end of the year, a lot of like maybe animal shelters or hospitals, they come out with calendars. Recently, there was news on a hospital, a big hospital here, and the male nurses, they turned into 몸짱s, like they beefed up, and then they took pictures for the calendars, right? And they are selling.
A topless male nurse calendar?
Yes.
Is that
they're-
what hospital? I don't
No.
want- Okay, fire department maybe. I don't want my no.
but nurses. And they're using the proceeds for a good cause. So, yeah, if you want to purchase those calendars, go ahead.
I kind of get it. Male nurses, there's like such a misconception around them that, they're
yeah.
McMe. But if you
Yeah.
see, like, oh, no, we are actually, like, we have to haul the patients and do all this. And
We have to haul the patients. They don't put people up on their shoulders.
that's exactly what they do at the hospital.
Oh, they do? And talking about calendars, chocolate companies, they come out with advent calendars to promote their chocolate as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
did you hear there was a guy in the news recently, he stole an advent calendar.
Uh-oh.
Do you know how long his sentence was?
Hello.
25 days. You don't get it?
I got it. Oh, and home shopping channels. You know what they do? Yeah, they do give you extra stuff if you buy a bulk. Yes, that's what they do all the time. But certain home shopping channels, if you purchase more than like a certain amount of money, goods,
Yeah.
in a certain time period, they give you extra stuff that has nothing to do with what you bought.
Interesting.
So I got an extra oven
What?
What?
last year.
You got a free oven?
I got a free oven.
Oh
like
my
a mini
gosh.
oven.
What did you buy?
Just a total of 30만 원 worth of something.
And they gave you a product that was even more expensive.
No, not that expensive. It was like a cheaper model, but still, I got an extra oven in the
Yeah.
house.
Really like stuff.
I love stuff. I mean, who doesn't love stuff?
By the sounds of things, though, all of these outside of the home shopping oven giveaway, which is pretty cool, it sounds like these companies are sticking with old school kind of stuff. I mean, even the grill, the barbecue grill, the camping grill, it's kind of old school, I guess. Like, it's not
Okay.
super techy, is what I mean. And then you've got Star Blank giving away their paper calendars. And then pizza companies still hand out their paper calendars or the planners from the coffee and the paper calendars from the pizza places and banks and places like that. I wonder if there's any reason for that. It's more cost effective, or maybe it's just kind of sentimental purposes. They're drawing on that kind of that feeling or that emotion in people that people tend to like around this
I
time
think
of year.
calendars, planners, like it's the time to buy them. But at the same time, you look at it all year round, right?
Yeah.
You have a planner, you're going to use it all year. Calendar, you're going to look at it every month
Yeah.
or every day.
Yeah, but I just mean I'm not focusing on the product per se, but just on the fact that these giveaway things tend to be more on the old school side of things than on the high techy side of things.
Well, high techy tends to be more expensive.
Yeah.
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 Extremely expensive. So I guess that's why.
Planners came out in October. That's a thing
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Every year.
people are doing?
You didn't know?
All right, I'll get on that. Pharrell Williams, thank you, Kaylin. To wrap up the first, Pharrell